once again to another episode of our health podcast. My name is Onye.
And I am Victoria. And today we are going to be talking about something that we've all witnessed or been a part of, right? The toxic wedding culture, especially in Nigeria.
Yeah. And like the Nigerian wedding industry itself is already becoming a big thing. Like
Uh,
everybody is even trying to
it's
even
booming.
do you get
It's like
people
the oil body
outside
now.
self, like you people from UK, people from
Mm,
US are actually like wanting to feel a
mm,
part of Nigeria with the other African people. They are now doing Nigeria. I
uh,
saw one university in Canada. They
mm,
actually did a Nigerian wedding themed party. So
mm.
they did Ashwebi, they did grooms. I'm like, but I'm just wondering, why are
Mm.
people going broke for a wedding that is just going to last one day?
Or 2 days if they are doing trad and
Do you
white,
get, or
right?
maybe
But just for
cuts?
a weekend, right? And you see people collecting
Hmm.
loans, borrowing, maxing out on their cards just for a wedding that people are going to forget like the next week.
As in the highest,
Because
like they might talk about it for
uh
today or tomorrow. Three highest 1 week like this.
mm-hmm,
Nobody's talking about that wedding again.
exactly,
And then you
like
are now broke. Hey God,
no
I
matter
beg.
how big a wedding is, like no, like let's think about all the celebrity weddings that happened last year. Who is still talking about it now?
Maybe
Like
on their
it's where
anniversary they will just remember, oh, that wedding was so
that
big.
yeah. So no matter how big your wedding is, like everybody forgets the next day.
The next wedding will come now because I mean
Now,
everybody's now even doing it like, okay, this one did, let
mm,
me outdo it.
uh,
So by the time the next wedding
when it
even
comes
comes,
and
that
I'll
one will
do.
be the talk. Then and the next every Saturday somebody's getting married now.
Exactly.
There's always something to talk about. No, go kill
Like there is
yourself.
now like a different motive for doing wedding. It's no longer just for
Love
the
and marriage and
like
everything.
the combination of two people. It's now so that I'm going to show them that I'm
Don't
going
worry,
to
we have a
my
lot
wedding is going to be the talk of
of
town.
the town. We have a lot to
Mm-hmm.
unpack, right?
Yeah.
So welcome if you're joining us for the first time. Yeah,
Welcome.
like this video,
Mm-hmm.
drop a comment in the comment section. And if you have
Yes.
been watching us for a while,
Mm-hmm.
welcome again. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not. So let's be honest, weddings in Nigeria now is mostly about competition.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are just looking for, let me not say, some people they're just doing weddings so that I want to see how this person did their own.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do my own like that too. In fact, my own must be the talk of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody must. In fact, I want to trend on Bella Nigeria. Let's do something that is let's content that will make everything choke. Like, is that the purpose of weddings? Please.
And like Instagram is not even helping matters.
Hmm.
The pressure is getting worse,
Worse and
right?
worse.
Like pre-wedding shoots in destination pre-wedding
Guy.
shoots, bridal shower in Maldives, groomsmen doing choreography.
Oh my
Like
god.
it's a lot, and even the one of even getting to even pay some wedding blogs to put
Your
your pictures and your wedding
nowadays,
so that it will
now,
trend.
if you go to weddings, the MC has their own content creator. The bride and groom have, apart from the videographer, they have content creator. They are going to do content for the whole giving gifts process. They'll not do content for the bridesmaid doing this one and then doing this one.
Like everything is just like a movie production. It's like a movie now in Nigeria.
My goodness, as you know, be small.
But even no get money, no they do wedding, you know.
For people like me, like this, when I think about wedding, I'm just thinking about stress. Like, imagine the stress you have to first rehearse. I'm seeing people they are doing rehearsal before the day. You do your rehearsal, your choreography, your dance, do entertainment. You still think about food. Oh, hey God!
Oh my God!
All just because of one day.
And then some couples will now like spend all the money on the wedding, and then they will not have money to actually do the marriage.
God, I beg.
The marriage that they came for, or even the one that they for years they are still paying off loan.
The wedding
loan that they took to do a wedding.
And somebody was like, to be honest, how do you people actually afford weddings? And me, that's a valid question for me, because I go for this wedding and maybe somebody that I'm earning the same amount with them, and they are doing after party, they are spraying money, they are buying drinks. I'm like, is it that
like the way they are now adding a lot of things to wedding?
Yeah.
There's court, trad, and white that we know. Now there is bridal shower. There's now after party. To wed, like the list of things now to do during the wedding,
so
like
much.
They can even spend like a week on just activities happening for wedding.
If you talk, they'll say that you're a hater, it's because you are broke or something. But it's not even about like being broke. Are you not stressed? Is it not overwhelming?
Like
for you,
it's okay if you want to do it, but it's what we're talking about is people that are doing it for the purpose of competition.
Yeah.
Right? People that they cannot afford it. They are begging, they are borrowing, they are lending and everything just to do that, just because they want to trend. Right?
So like, are you a team small wedding or team big wedding?
Everybody knows already now. Team small wedding, like I already said it. Instead of me to do a very big wedding, if I have all the money, I'm a billionaire, right? And I can afford a very big wedding, I'd rather do a destination wedding and pay for all my guests. Let's all travel.
Just a small.
Let's all travel, and it's still a small, intimate. Small does not actually mean less.
Yeah.
Right? Small weddings.
Quality.
Yes, small weddings can have a lot of quality. So yeah.
I think I just don't understand the idea of like all these weddings that will be like feed your wife, cut the cake. What's the meaning of the cake?
I went to a wedding recently, and they called the person that did the cake and said, "Tell me what." And I was like, "This
now,
jeez, like that is so long I went to wedding," because I'm like,
what does this signify? What like feed your wife, call her names? Please, all those things. It doesn't make weddings
long. And the worst thing is that most times the bride is already awake since like 5 a.m., 4 a.m. doing makeup and everything. You are now still extending wedding.
Even if like, you want to invite guests, if you have the money and you can't afford it, yes, but the whole list of things that is expected for people to do in weddings, I'm not a huge fan. I saw one wedding, like they played games, they did what the couple wanted to do, like what they've been craving. It was like their own day. That's the kind of wedding. I think, how did they even call me? It was, I cannot remember the
it should be like, basically wedding should be about you. About you and your partner, like what you guys want.
Left the group chat.
They'll be all right. They'll be fine.
They left the group chat because some parents now, you are telling them that please only invite 2 of your friends, and they will tell you, all my women group, I've not invited them, my church members, this one. Sometimes, many times I cannot even blame the couple, because by the time their families too, their mom is looking for, all my friends must hear, my daughter is getting married. Before you know it, when she has invited her 50 guests, your own mother too, your husband's mother too has invited her own 100 guests. Before you know it, your small wedding has escalated to something else.
It's your wedding, you have to take charge. Everybody will be fine last. No.
But what if they are bringing money? If the parents are actually sponsoring the wedding?
If they want to maybe do something, it's a whole week of wedding. After the day of the main thing, I want. The next day they can
do their own
scatter everywhere. You get
right.
But not my own wedding will be the way I want it to be.
Well, let's really ask, in this whole wedding business, who are we really trying to impress? Are we trying to impress our Instagram friends or our contact list, or aunties and uncles that we have not seen in like 10 years? who exactly are we trying to impress?
Or maybe it's your exes. You want to show them that you have hammer.
Okay.
Oh my god, because like last half of the people that even come to the wedding, they will not eat jollof rice. Because in most Nigerian weddings, there's always the problem of some people not eating.
True.
Some people will eat, some people will not eat.
Me, I don't believe that thing that people don't eat though. Maybe okay, they don't eat enough. But I feel like everybody.
Well, you've not been to wedding that you don't eat. No, please don't say you don't believe it though. A lot of weddings you will not eat. Apart from maybe the stuff that were on your table before they started sharing rice. Maybe you might eat small chops, or you might eat drink. There might be drinks on your table already. Yeah. But when they start sharing the actual meal, which is like the jollof rice now, the one you came for, it will not be. You will not. You will see a lot of times they will even pass your own table.
But is it that the couple now? Because I feel like many weddings, especially nowadays, many weddings they actually plan for their number of guests, and most of the time is like strictly by invitation. So is it that they did not plan for the number of people that, like,
a lot of times, see,
I want 100 people.
Yeah.
I'm making food for 100 people. So why is it that everybody's not eating?
You don't know that Nigerians are very. You don't know Nigerians greedy. The caterer might want to take some home. Some family members,
very true.
Some family members that will say, "Oh yeah, put in this cooler for me. Put in this," because
and
they have
the
the mind.
Act towards food. It's always
exactly
so crazy.
So they might have planned for that number of people, and the food is there. Just that they are not bringing out the food to actually share to people, right? So there are a lot of weddings you go to, and you don't even eat the jollof rice. Right, well, or is it the one that even the strictly by invitation? What if you come with your wife? Will they pursue your wife? No, it's strictly by invitation, but you have your invitation and you are with someone. Yeah, right. They will not pursue the person you came with. So it's
people
still
will come with their children.
Yes, even your children. Will they pursue them? No. So it's just it. So back to what we're saying, like in the wedding that some people just came for vibes. They came for the small chops, because even the jollof rice self, you know, go reach them. So most times these people that came for your wedding, they just came for the vibes, for the small chops. But yeah, you are there, you are busy sweating about your vendors, about the hall, about caterer, about souvenirs. But they just came to eat and do video.
As in video, Instagram content. Some people will say, "Oh, we have to do it big." Like in our culture, Odogu Parara, we don't do small weddings. I cannot fail my.
As in the Yorubas with their own culture. Oh, wow, they are the best at throwing parties.
Actually, they're actually. But then me, I don't go do culture. I go come the after 2 years. Some people after 6 months, after 1 year, you're still paying debt. Wedding debt. Nope. Me, I will not do that kind of culture.
No.
To cut my coat according to my clothes.
So here's the thing. What we are just trying to say is that in our time, it just feels like a lot of people have placed so much value on the wedding than even the marriage. You see people saying their dream wedding. They are even forgotten that after the wedding, the marriage starts. You're going to be with this person for so long, right? They are just only concerned about how perfect, my big day, how perfect that wedding day must be.
And that thought process now, they now ignore the basic and important things, right? Some people are even just getting married because of wedding day.
Because of wedding.
Some people are actually, oh my God, when, I mean, you just saw a video of somebody's wedding and the next thing, God when. Nothing else, just wedding. God when. Nobody's saying that you should not desire marriage and whatever. But nowadays, people are no longer having the main conversations. You're not planning your future. You're not planning your growth. You're not planning anything.
You're not talking about
more important things. You're not having like major discussion. You don't even know this person that you want to marry. Did they have craze in their family before? You don't even know all of those things. Do you get do you have a genetically transferred sickness, that kind of thing? People are not asking all of those again. They're just thinking about, oh, my big day, my makeup is going to be on fleek, my guests will dance after party, blah 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 blah. That's not like the whole basis, and we're beginning to lose the plot.
Yeah. So you spend 10 million naira in your wedding, okay, then what is it compared to after the wedding? You don't have peace. There is no understanding in your home. There is no trust.
You see some people say, after 1 year, 6 months, yeah, but I've seen 6 months now, they'll just divorce. They'll be like, they were not compatible.
Oh my God, like you did not know before that you were not compatible, but you have spent a lot of money on your wedding.
Have you seen some
instead of going for pre-counselors or whatever, all those
have you
things.
seen some memes where some people say, please, if I buy this
Ashwebi,
no divorce, no, because
that's why Ashwebi 50K na the divorce after 3 months.
Please don't divorce. So actually, I think we should invest more in planning for your home, right? The home you are going to live in, planning for your future, planning for how your marriage is going to be, like invest in counseling, invest in other things, right? Before you now start focusing on wedding that is just one day. After that day is over. The people that you're trying to impress is gossip.
Last.
It's just gossip, and everything will still go away. If your wedding is small, they just say, this girl, this small wedding. That's the end. Nothing else. And you will be with
your man. If your wedding is big, they will still say, this wedding makes sense. It's big. After that day,
that's the end. Nothing come out.
So listen, we are not against big weddings, right? If you want a big wedding and you can afford it, then go ahead. No judgment. We are not judging you. Our problem is with people that actually they cannot afford that, and they are doing it based on the kind of opinion they want, because of what people will say, because they want to trend, because they want to compete. That is just what we are saying.
And small weddings does not mean that your wedding does not make sense, right? You can do with your small budget, you can actually do an intimate and meaningful
even with big
wedding.
Budget.
Yeah, like I'm saying like for people that's they are trying to like cut costs, right? With your small budget, you don't have to invite the whole world. How many friends do you really have?
Right? As in a long lost relative.
You will not be calling people that you've not talked to. How many friends do you really have? Call your close circle, even or maybe a little more big circle, highest. So like you're inviting thousands of people to come and eat, and that's the end. As a matter of fact, the transport person that they are going to spend to come there, they should have just sent it as a gift, right? Yeah, because we just want to impress. We want it's not worth it. You can just do your small thing, do your games, do whatever it is that you want, the activities that you want. Just make it intimate, cute. Even all those kind of small weddings, they're usually so cute. You see all these American weddings that they will just do by the beach, few people, and it's just so pretty. I think that's what I would call it. It's just so pretty and cool, and instead of everybody just wants to I want to turn up.
Yeah, so let's normalize small weddings, right? You mustn't do what is, because now I think that is the trend, and you mustn't always follow the trend, right? So let's normalize small wedding. Let's normalize just going to the registry.
Me, if it's left for me, if the pastor can just come to my house and say, and I'll pronounce you man and wife. Bye. Do you need witness?
You want pastor to come to your house? Go to the
the pastor should come to my house. I said if it's left for me. If I had COVID, that was the best time to get married, because I don't even like stress at all. Let them just sign that thing. I cannot even travel later and do whatever I want to do.
Let's normalize it. Just going to the registry and small chops, or just you and your partner and 2 friends and witnesses. Let's normalize it. Tell your partner people deserve peace and not panic. Please.
And small weddings does not mean that the marriage is not making sense. You can just do your low-key wedding and just move on with your life. It's just a one-day thing. Everybody is going to move on, so don't go and kill yourself because of you are trying to do a wedding that everybody forget about in a few days. Like I said before, if it's possible for the pastors to come and just bless us. Me, I don't have stress, but in the end I just want something cool. I don't need something that is going to stress me, just a chill wedding. That's what I want when I get married.
Me too, same here. Just my people, my vibes, the activities in the wedding with things I love, things that are intimate to me, right? It will be my wedding, right? Because no matter anything, there will be one auntie out there or one friend out there, not even friend, or one person out there that'll say, That is even all that she did in the
Absolutely.
wedding. So I'm not here to impress anybody, right? And I even prefer, me personally, I prefer that I have a small wedding, and after the wedding I go for honeymoon. Honeymoon is very important to me. I see a lot of people that do big weddings, and after that is all. I'm like, wow, you have money to spend like all these things on big wedding, and you don't go for honeymoon afterward. Why?
I feel like the honeymoon culture self is dying.
Yeah,
because people don't really do honeymoon like that. Maybe highest they will just,
I feel like that is like the first start, like to kickstart your marriage and start that intimacy in your marriage. That honeymoon is very important.
Next morning, like
they don't go they don't go walk. Or I rather have a small wedding and then go for a very good honeymoon afterwards, right? Than
there's even some memes, like some people, they're like, me on my wedding, like other people on their wedding night, oh, they're making love and everything. Then me on my wedding night, we're packing money. Nigerians, they too like money, because
everything is all about money.
Everything is about money to them.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, to each one, whatever rocks their boat.
Yeah.
We've come to the end of this episode, and we hope you liked it, and we always want you to remember that it is marriage that is greater than wedding. So in whatever you are planning, put your marriage first. Think about your future. Think about the future of that marriage and how you'll be borrowing money before you start thinking about the big wedding that you want to plan when you cannot afford it.
Yeah, so don't let what people will say, something that will just last for 24 hours, be what will not make you borrow or do more than yourself, right? So you know yourself, right? Go for what you want, your values, your pockets. You that know your pockets, go the one that your pocket can reach and what you really like. So you really enjoy your wedding really enjoy your day, because a lot of people end up even being stressed from doing that big wedding like this. They are so stressed because hey, is this thing like this? Why are you stressing? Like, some people are crying on their wedding day. Please, no, it shouldn't be like that. Just do something that your pocket, your peace, something that will give you peace. And your husband.
Anyway, so I hope you like this episode. Share it to somebody that's about to go and borrow 5 million to rent Paul, right? And like, share, comment, and tell somebody about this episode, and let us know, are you team big weddings or team small weddings? Let us know in the comment section.
All right, catch you in the next episode. Till then, choose peace over pressure.
Period.
Bye.